So check it out. This is the property I was showing you a week or two ago. All the invasives up along the highway, the privet, the stiltgrass, the kudzu, all that stuff, the honeysuckle, it's all been ground up by the roots. We're going to bring in an invasive specialist to deal with that. I hated to disturb the soil on that level, but those roots needed to be taken care of. As we move around here and show you these hardwoods with a few pines mixed in, we came in before the forestry machine cleaned out around all the trees and stuff that we were saving for now. What that did is we didn't have to get into the soil and really disturb the seed bank. We piled all the brush up in between these trees. You can see there's no scarring on these trees. We haven't damaged any of these big trees that are in here. They didn't get into the native seed bank. They were able to mulch everything on top of the ground so that we can maintain that. You can see these giant shortleaf pine trees that we made sure to protect and flag. There's a couple of them. We were able to save all the native magnolias and do no damage to them. And we were also able to save these large masses of native blueberries. These are all Farkleberry bushes that are through here. Very mature, very large Farkle tree bushes. We were able to save these woodland oats. I worked around the area that had native grasses. We want these guys to take off and spread. Unfortunately, they saved this little Nandina here. I'll kill that later. And then up here in these big mature hardwoods and oak trees, they were super careful not to get into the root system. They just skimmed across the top and mulched that. So the plan now, after we treat the invasives, when they spring back up, is we're going to come in here and hopefully hack and squirt some of these larger trees on this lot that don't have any canopy space. For example, this little oak tree right here is directly next to this larger white oak tree. And if you look, there's no room in that canopy once the canopy fills out for this smaller red oak here to fill in. Then over here to the left, we've got a large poplar tree there. And that poplar is not really as nice of a tree as this big white oak. So we would most likely hack and squirt this guy and hack and squirt that guy and then leave this giant white oak so that that big canopy can fill out and allow more sunlight in to the floor here, the forest floor, so we can get some more grasses and forbs running in here. I may talk them into doing fire at some point to really promote these grasses in here and create more of an open woodland, prairie type or savanna-like setting. But we'll see. We're in Cobb County here, so that'd be a big task for me to talk them into letting us burn. But yeah, so small scale preservation, our conservation of woodlands, protecting our natives, letting our big trees do their thing, and also adding property value and aesthetics at the same time. That's what is possible if people take the time and spend a little extra money to do things right. And it was totally worth doing that here in Cobb County. Thanks, y'all.